Hello everyone, and welcome back to Factorio Space Age playthrough. So today we have one big long day. I'll have probably a break in the middle, and I shall dedicate this day fully to Aquilo expansion. We have this small planet, this small chunk of island, which is looking a little bit small. And the goal is to have a rail expansion to have everything properly scalable and have some island architecture, a flashback to web dev, for having dedicated islands producing some stuff and delivering it using a big rail network. The rail network design, I will show you when we get there. I have decided on one specific design. It might not be the newest design, but we shall see. So before we do that, however, we need to make sure our spaceship is properly able to be loaded. And I'm thinking of, because every time we need to load something, most of the time the items are from here are being sent here, and that's kind of far away. Maybe we should start with a better spaceport on Nauvis. Hey, Quatch, how is it going? How are you doing? Hope 2025 is treating you well so far. And by the way, don't hesitate to go to sleep early today, because when you wake up, I will still probably be streaming. So, I really dedicated this full day for Aquilo. It's an Aquilo day. Let's call it Aquilo day. I'm thinking of making a spaceport. Somewhere here, a full spaceport. The important part is we should not be anywhere on a vertical where we could be expanding. For example, here, right? This is a expansion for all the ores for the big smeltery, centralized smeltery. I think somewhere here is good, but then we'll need to replace these train crossings by, having a big starport here, right under the mall. Sounds like a good idea. How's your playthrough going, Quatch? How is your? Are you still in the game? Because I'm noticing people being like done with Space Age this day and age, except for those who go for like Mega Base, right? Some new people actually come in. Also very interesting to see. How should we do it? So the plan is to have a bunch of silos and have dedicated production of stuff we will need a lot of, like concrete, heat pipes. It's been off the table for a bit. Holiday Crash crushed me, and I'm only just considering recovery. Oh, what happened? Holiday Crash? Hope you're doing well. Man, if you had a bad holiday, that really sucks. Stuff happens, but then there is Factorio to distract us, right? I am always looking forward to a video game session, whether it has been a good or bad time. But hope you're doing well. Hope you're recovering well. Don't let some live distractions bring you negativity. I don't deal well with social events. Oh, okay, so nothing too serious. Well, that's good to hear. December quite a few for me, and I wear down. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, great. Great to hear. I misunderstood. Yeah. I'm also kind of a very solitary computer person, sitting in front of the computer, and is my best pastime. Or should we do it now? You know what? Let's start loading the rocket. Let's start. So we have our Skeleton Summit spaceship. By the way, speaking about this ship, I don't remember the name of the person who had thrown a bunch of ideas the other day. I apologize, but I think that person was completely right in that we should consider using red rockets and red ammo it's not, man, these notifications. The problem here is that we have enough resources, but we don't have enough firepower. And I think also for the scalability purposes, if we want to scale this like in the future like that horizontally in order to make it even faster, because improving width a little bit and placing every single engine here on the side is gonna definitely improve the speed. We might as well make a horizontal ammo scaling setup like that. And with this, we're also going to be able to pull down every time there is a belt of asteroids. We could be having this setup, crusher setup, balancer setup, duplicate it every time, and ammo production again duplicate it every time. So as we scale the horizontally the charge amount, we could also be scaling the ammo production. And if we go horizontal like that, then that could we could reuse this space to do so. We could delete maybe these reactors. Like we have enough of them beneath, and we can even go further down. I don't know how long, maybe infinite actually. So definitely the speed limitation is not going to be an issue because we delete these reactors. That's my thinking about this spaceship. We can definitely expand it once we want more speed. But before that, I think I still want to research higher levels of like rocket damage, physical damage. So we will need science. And as of now, this speed is fast enough to deal with everything we want to deal with. I will even add some more of these. No worries. Okay, let's start loading it. Let's start loading it with all we want. I will call this group Aquilo Construction. And while we are thinking about how to expand silos on Nauvis, we're gonna be shooting some stuff to orbit for Aquilo. Now, what we will need... I kind of want to delete this. This was just temporary. Yeah, this was for the spaceship construction. So, we will need a bunch of stuff. Actually, I need to... let me get out the chronometer. And I will measure how long it's going to take one silo to fire 2 rockets at once. I need to start loading with something heavy. Okay, let's get the concrete in. I don't know, 5,000. A lot of concrete. Bam. Maybe we'll send it to like volcanoes and whatnot. Then all the robots. I'll say 500. Legendary robots. Construction robots. Oh. Boards. It's gonna be it is gonna be a lot of deliveries, and the rails, of course. 2,000 rails, elevated ones, the ramps, everything, literally everything. That's a good way to parallelize spent time. Locomotives. 20, 40. It's gonna take a while. 40. Legendary substation. Everything. Legendary substations, legendary balls. Are we even producing these? I don't know. We shall see. 200. Train stop. Once again, yeah, we are gonna be having everything. These are gonna be needing a lot of signals. And finally, while this is being loaded, we shall do some expansion on Nauvis. For the silos, at least, at the very least. We can reuse the... Oh, we have blue circuit production already being done. Also legendary stack inserter. Oh yeah, all the inserters. 200 of these. Oh my god. 200 of these. 200 of these. This is gonna be a construction spaceship. It's not gonna be producing materials, but it's gonna be taking them. It's gonna be taking them. We can send it anywhere we need like more stuff. Although we do have other planets industrialized. Like if I were to do it once again in another playthrough, I would not make a legendary mall on every planet. I would make a legendary spaceship. That sounds a bit more like we need one instead of like many, right? I didn't consider. Oh, we could be using burner stack inserter. A burner inserter for like inserting, for example, fuel inside the towers all over the place, because these don't disable themselves. Although, like, if we have a tower going, yeah, no, we will need them. I think we will. And why not produce? What do they cost to make? Nothing. We can make legendary stack inserters right off the bat. Legendary burner inserters. Let's go with them as well. I think it's gonna be useful. Now, do we have enough storage here? I think we should be having enough, right? I think this is enough. Yeah. Anything? Oh, the chests. The chests. Let's go with 100 of each. Okay, not legendary. 100 of each at first, and we shall see later. A buffer. Not sure we're gonna be using it, but why not have it? Have it, just in case. So the idea is to have a dedicated. Under the, I'll explain a bit later when the design I'm thinking of for Aquilo. I've asked on Discord if anyone had ideas, and apparently no one had any, so I came up with my own design. But I guess that's what people want to see most of the time, how other people design something, without being too much of a... I think we need all the modules, yeah. That's a lot of stuff. It's gonna take a while. 200 legendary of these. Okay, here we are. Everything is loaded. Oh, the buildings as well, yeah. 100 assemblers. Do we need this one? Is there anything we shall be making on Aquilo which... Actually, you know what? We can... basically, we have the base setup. The base setup here. Are we using... Oh, we'll need furnaces as well, yeah, for lithium. Tanks. We'll need the tanks. Belts. The belts, of course. Nuclear, I will remove it. We shall get rid of nuclear. We have fusion and burning for power. Recyclers. Recyclers can come from Fulgora. We can make a quick trip to Fulgora. Trip to Fulgora for the recyclers. So we will be... biochambers, no. Not sure. Biochambers should not be needed. Like recyclers, I will still like request for 100. But... Oh, heating towers. Do we want do we want faster heating towers? I don't think we do. Like they just burn stuff faster, right? But if we're not going to be using it for energy, we're only going to be using it for heat. And I think for heat, basic ones are more than enough. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be needing any sort of like crazy amounts of heating. Like we're going to be having a lot of smaller heat positions. I won't hesitate to add more towers and small heat networks all over the place instead of having a huge one. I think that's a better approach. We could even have the fuel distribute, like we can have a turret, a tower, a roboport, a pipe, and a chest and an inserter, and distribute fuel all over the place using robots. It's fine. We have legendary robots. They are gonna charge easily. And heat pipes. Let's have 500 of them loaded. So let's actually measure. Can we already measure? I want to see the time it takes. Oh, I should, like, this is the moment I should be pressing the measure button. Like the moment something starts to fly. Let me open my chronometer. With a space, I feel like before Space Age, the game was more easily plannable. With Space Age, there are a lot of things you don't really know how to estimate. Like, I guess rockets has been the same issue. It has been improved a bit. But for example, let's see. So, as soon as I will press the stopwatch, as soon as 100 rails start flying. Here. Man, look at how far robots need to go to bring stuff. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, look at this. All of these requests are being awaited I think we need a lot of buffer chests next to our turrets. Next to our silos. Okay, I'm pressing it now. The chronometer. This one, I am looking at this one. So what I want to measure is the animation between rocket launching and the next one is about to launch. What's this animation cycle, basically? And here the one is getting ready. But see, the items are still not being requested. Now it's fully ready. The items are still not requested. And only when the animation ends, it took 26 seconds. It took about 26 seconds for the animation to end. So after 26 seconds, we have the items being requested. And I think, why not have item requested while the animation is still in progress? Then you don't have this separate 26 seconds of animation plus the time needed to deliver the items is how much time between two rocket launches. We do want to scale the silos, yeah. We need to have a lot of silos. We need to have a lot of silos all over the place. Not all over the place, but we need to have a dedicated dedicated spaceport for Nauvis. And let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Like, Nauvis is long overdue. Basically, as soon as we finish Aquilo legendarization, and from Aquilo, what actually do we want from Aquilo? Let me see, the microprocessors, what are they used in? Quantum stuff. The quantum processors. They are used to make... They are used to make all kinds of interesting stuff, but the one which interests us the most is gonna be the portable fusion reactor short term. But we're not making legendary fission reactor, so infusion cells. I think we're gonna be just recycling the basic one with this one. Yeah, this one is gonna be using the all the basic stuff and recycle it. But for railgun turrets, these ones we want to be having legendary versions of these. So maybe we can over time accumulate a legendary quantum processors, and the recycling can happen through fusion reactor. We just need to bring some portable fission reactors. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, just bring in portable fission reactors and all other ingredients, and everything else can be done. We can have fusion, like legendary fusion reactor is not really useful. I don't think so. I don't think it's useful. Oh, by the way, I have realized something the other day. I was thinking about it. Check out the... What? Oh, plasma turrets are being damaged. Interesting. Maybe just 2 is not enough, probably. Yeah. Check this out. On Gleba. As I've been saying the other day, the neighboring bonus... The neighboring bonus... Actually, here it's hard to see because Gleba is using a bunch of energy. But neighboring bonus is fluctuating based on the usage of the reactor. And if you overkill the amount of reactors on the planet, they're going to be used a little, not as much as needed. And if there is no need for fusion, the cells are actually going to be wasted because the neighboring bonus is going to be lower. If I only had, for example, 2 reactors, which almost exactly match the need in energy, then they would be functioning like, let's say, 80% capacity, and including the neighboring bonus. So the more they are needed, the more neighboring bonus they have, and so the less cell per energy you are using. That's my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not a good idea to overshoot too much your energy consumption when making a fusion reactor build. So the goal is to be able to add some reactors little by little over time as energy needs arise, to make sure we are having them functioning all the time and therefore having neighboring bonuses up all the time. Also buffer chests. Oh yeah, we could place buffer chests near the rocket silos. That could be the first optimization. However, this is temporary. All this bootstrap base is temporary, so I don't want to make this location become more and more permanent as we bring in all the good items, right? So I'd like to already have, because we're going to be deleting this bootstrap base at some point once we have all the science going. I want to have a final location for the silos, And I think somewhere here is good. Do we want trains to come in? I want to bring also like the blue circuits maybe from here. Can we? Or do we need to make a separate one? We can have a dedicated blue circuit build. Yeah. We can have a dedicated blue circuit build. For the I think it's better than vampirizing this one, yeah. And the blue circuit build will only need these liquids. Only the liquids, which is very, very nice. We can have it like here, right beneath the trains. This reactor can be decommissioned, by the way. You know what? Let's already do it. Do we have enough energy? We do have enough energy. We can decommission this reactor and maybe even expand that one. That's gonna be a heat pipe expansion, by the way. Yeah, let's start building a new one and at the same time decommission the other one. I wanted to copy this, but we have a... So where do we need to copy from? I guess we take the other... Yeah, we take the other substation here and we copy from it. Basically like that. However, I will do the shift and I will remove... Oh my god, it's hard to click. I will remove the... pixel precise clicking. These. Oh my god. Nauvis blinking is a little bit annoying, I think. We should try to do something about it. Bam, bam, that should match everything. Yep. Okay, so making a new tile here. So nuclear doesn't have the problem of having too much reactors. Actually, like, it does have this slight problem in that if we have too much of it, see, these are going to be reaching 1000 and they're going to be sitting at 1000 while the bar is still present. So we are still going to be wasting a little bit of energy still if we have too much reactors. Just because I have set the minimum temperature being 750. Maybe we should say 600. Maybe we should do 600. But no. The reason why it's 750. The reason why it's 750 is because if it's like at 600, then the heat is not reaching all these outer heat exchangers, so the actual energy production drops if we are too low. We need to be being, because if these are at 600, maybe these ones are gonna be at like 480 or something. Okay, and the reason why I have added more is so that we can decommission these. All these. Let me make sure we remove everything. Yep. Water as well. Everything here can be removed. I will keep the power for now. Wait, how are they having cells? How the cells are not being requested? What is going on? Hold on. That's a good thing to notice now. The fact that we cannot really handle processing of all the cells. And heat pipes here as well, I guess. Wait, are these all legendary robots? I'm seeing legendary icons, but are all of them? I think all. Yeah, all. I have properly deleted them. Okay. Let's see what's going on here with the nuclear setting. Nuclear production. Okay, it's just very slow. Wait! Can we have... Oh, can we have the legendary uranium? If I put quality models here, we have chances for recycling gives us back the... Oh, that could be a good recycling loop. As we use more and more energy on Nauvis, we could even... Oh my god, should we do that? Should we make legendary uranium? Because if we were able to do so, we could directly target. Oh, we could target target directly the good the good reactors, like personal reactors. However, the issue with that is that we only need them for the we don't need them for many things. Like, check this out. What do we need this uranium for? The basic one is not needed for anything except the Covarex, which would give us the other uranium. And the other uranium, like, all of these does not need to be legendary, like, you are not using anything, right? Yeah, you're not using anything. So this one, however, is used. Oh, the legendary quality uranium could be used in order to produce biolabs, captive spawners. Oh, okay. You know what? So maybe the legendary uranium is more useful than I thought. Like, biolabs, we don't need them to be. We don't need them to be higher quality, because that's just speed. Yeah, that's just speed. Bio spawners, however, these are useful in that they produce more for the same cost. Like, having these being faster actually is beneficial, although bioflux is kind of infinite as long as it doesn't stop. Yeah. No, that's fine. Oh, by the way, remember, I have thought about one thing I changed the other day, which I think was a mistake. So do we need quality uranium? Actually, not really. Like, the only reason why we would need it would be for the wait the personal energy. This one, how is it crafted? Oh, it does use cells. Okay, it's the cells. That would be the only reason why we would need it. Have it go for the cells. But we can craft it and downcraft it to have a better one. Because this one, I have an idea. How about fusion cells? Holmium and lithium. If we have quality holmium and lithium, we can easily make some quality fusion cells. How about just mass producing this one? Not mass, but like producing it, downcrafting it. Like, these are all easy to make, and uranium cells are also easy to make. We can just recycle these down and have this one like climb in quality, and have maybe epic ones at some point, and just use epic ingredients for the craft. That could be a very good solution to get the thing. Okay, the one thing I've changed, which I need to revert, is I realized we are recycling legendary circuits at some point, and I've kind of cancelled that. But I think, we are not having... Like this, right? We do want to recycle them, because otherwise we don't have the... We still have the overflow. What we need is to not overproduce them, like this part. This is the important part. I need to connect this to the logistic network and say only produce when the legendary circuits here are below 200 times 40, 8,000. Wait. Just 8,000. Yep. And that's it. That's it. Because otherwise, this is gonna stagnate. See? We have too many here. Yeah, that was the problem, not this. So once we have emptied these chests, I think I'll resume. Like, we don't reds. We don't have enough of them. Blues ones are consumed as well. We just need to make sure we get rid of greens. Like, even legendary greens should be recycled, and the ones which should be recycled are the ones produced by these. And I will copy paste the setting here onto. Oh, this hand as well. This hand as well. 4K actually, even here. Here is at 8K. You know what? Maybe 4K is even better, yeah. Well, once we don't have enough... Oh, wait, like that. I will do the same for this one, and we don't need to connect it. Bam. Don't produce legendary green circuits, and a legendary. The only way legendaries can appear here is if they are produced through the epic one. So we can just remove these. Yeah, unfortunately. Let me improve the recycling here. Wait, these are basic. These are basic. And these are basic as well. Everything is basic here. Let's get some more. Oh yeah, and these just are not enough. That's fine. And we're gonna be having a lot of like components, legendary components as well, which is useful. Okay, now this is all good. We do have all the coal. Okay, this is fine. Let's do the spaceport. So LDS, rocket fuel, and circuits can all be made through liquids here if we make a dedicated build for them. So we don't really need trains. Aeroports will not the aeroport will not send anything using train deliveries. Yeah, it doesn't need to. The only thing is liquids going down and feeding the airport. Yep. So let's throw some grenades at those trees. I think it's a good location here, and it's gonna be our final Nauvis roboport. So it should be good. It should be high throughput, high production, and we can have a mole of like things we need the most of scaled up as well. For example, concrete for Aquilo. But actually, it's like a one-time thing, so we might not need to, but we shall see. Oh, previous answer. Why not quality science? Why not quality science with asteroid processing? I am almost convinced that for science you want to be going. I mean, he's not on stream anyways, but maybe. I'm convinced that for science, productivity models outshine quality models because of the percentages. Quality model gives you 6% of having better one, but productivity model gives you 25% of having more. And if you do the math, productivity models yield more science as a result. Unless it's a full chain, but then again, you need so much more buildings. But it's about resource cost. And I think resource cost with productivity, the full chain productivity, is even better resource cost. So the plan is, let's see here. I think a right-hand side, this side will be used to produce the requirements, like the fuel and the circuits, and then the spaceports are going to be here. And for once, because it's a final build, I shall be using landfill. That is happening. I mean concrete. I shall be using concrete for them to look better. For once. And we have water here, which is nice for the rocket fuel. Let's design. Do we have? I don't want. Even if we have, I don't want to use them. The EM plants, legendary EM plants. I kind of want to use them in science build first and foremost. Maybe we have like 28. They're not accumulating fast because of the holmium plate needs. Maybe we should be using them exclusively for... We could use them on Aquilo. But once again, this is just speed, right? we might not need to use a lot of these. We could use, oh, we could send the epic ones. That's a good balance. Use legendary EM plants for, oh, but if we send epic ones, then we're going to be getting less legendaries, because now that we have reached the full capacity of epic ones, then next ones are recycled and potentially giving us legendary stuff. So I don't want to be using epic ones. You know what, that's fine. We can have the basic ones going for now. And whenever we need something like very critical, like in high speed, we could be using the legendary ones. So what I want to do is make a dedicated build for LDS and blue circuits, everything for the spaceport. How should we position them? Like horizontally, vertically? Because I still want to make sure we have this lake for water, I know, to be not feeding it. Maybe, and oh, and these ones are, oh, wait, hold on. Everything here is gonna go down, so we need to be placed here. Maybe, maybe beneath. But then, how far? This is a one full tile. And if we are here, we need to be, oh, the liquids are not, I mean, we could have the liquids being pumped towards the bottom as well. That is no problem. By the way, there is no way to scale these towards the bottom. But I think that's okay, because these are only for this mall, so we don't want to be... Like, the most important scaling part is these, where we want these to be actually going all the way down for the sciences. Yeah, we don't want to be using this this territory. Okay, let's make them here. Let's make the build here. And we can have these ones going to the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. Like realistically, how much of these are we gonna be needing? What I want to do is have a tile of blue circuits from liquids to blue circuit style. And that is actually, oh, don't care. These ones. A blue circuit style, by the way. Don't tell Revan, but there is just too much clutter. Too much clutter. Actually, not that much. Grenades don't need them. Wait, did I? They are not in the... Okay, they're not in the requests. Too much clutter. We won't be using basic substations anymore. Yeah, I request them, but... Wait, let me get out of the network. Okay. We don't want to be using these anymore. I think we're one of these. We're good. Bam. Okay, the goal here is... Oh, I should have deleted the modules. I guess let me drop them here. All these. Okay. Circuits could drop them as well. We need to be somewhere under here. And let's see. We do want power, though. We do want power, because we want to be having... measuring the ratios. So, one blue circuit with a bunch of productivity modules. The productivity of blue circuits will not impact the ingredients. The ingredients are going to be staying the same. So the only thing which is going to be impacted is how many tiles we're going to be needing for one full belt, the output. And that's all. So let's do it like that, and we shall see if we can... So technically, we should be able to fill a lot of these. We should be able... Man, these novice destruction things are gonna be annoying. But I don't want to be scaling the defenses just yet. It's gonna be done later. So, how are we gonna be doing that? We need every other item and also beacons. The idea is to not make a ratio perfect setup, and we can maybe even use a basic foundries. It depends. I don't think we want to be using legendary ones here. Yeah, because they're rare. I don't think we need a lot of reds and greens for these builds. Let's try. So they need 2 solids. Let's try to have a maximum amount of beacons, though. I mean, maximum amount. Like, ideally, direct insertion would be the best, but direct insertion is not really possible. Maybe direct insertion for like blue, for like greens. Oh, how about that? Are we able to do it like this? Man, if we're able to do it like this, it's gonna be the best. So imagine you have green circuits here. We have direct insertion happening for these two, and then the red ones are coming in from another one, which is like here. Imagine that. Ooh, I like this. So one goes here and one goes there. And then greens can serve the red as well. Is 1 enough for 4? I think it's gonna depend on the beacons. By the way, speaking of beacons, can we place beacons here? Don't even need these. We cannot really... beacons can go in the middle and on the sides. Yeah, beacons can go in the middle and on the sides. Hey, Ravan, how's it going? How are you doing? As I was saying, today I will be streaming 1 full day, so don't hesitate to go to bed and whatnot. And when you wake up, I will still probably be streaming. I will have a lunch break. I haven't decided on what to go for lunch. Probably some quick. I could get some takeout sushi. I have a sushi place nearby called Sushiro. It's one of the cheapest chains here. And they do takeouts. Just order online on an app what you want, like what kind of sushi you want, and then you go there, take it out, and you miss the chest getting filled. We don't need to mention every single small detail of the factory. The factory is big. Some chests happen. It's nothing to mention. There is nothing going on. Nothing important. Oh, look at this. Distracting. Look at this. We can have the undergrounds and then the beacons in between. Isn't that nice? And let's see whether these are gonna be enough. Do we want to have speed models, or do we want to have efficiency models, or just full speed? Full speed ahead. Let's try full speed. Like we have a nuclear reactor for power. We have nuclear reactor. Legendary stack. I don't think these need to be that fast. 36, although yeah, 36 green circuit production. Let's see. And they will of course need all these sorts of raw resources. Oh wait, these need plastic as well. And this build is supposed to be circuits from liquids. So we might want to be building plastic directly. Might be. You know what? Bam. Oh, not you. You. Why not? Why not? Just build it. We could vampirize the plastic from here. We have it right here, right? We could vampirize it. Let's see. Let's see. There is nothing to be shocked about, Raven. There is no worries, no worries. Life is good. Life is good. No worries whatsoever. Here, how about that? Actually, if we do it like this, 1 top, 1 bottom, then we can make use of long hands to insert the reds directly. A little optimization goes a long way. Could be using stacks here. Because why not? Bam, red is done and green is done as well. Look at this. Everything is done. Like the blue circuits are fueled. Now we need to make sure we have enough production. So how about 1 single blue beacon? We're making 71 green circuits and we need 72. So it's not exactly there, but... Oh wait, Oh, hold on a second. Because of the tiling, because of the way they're going to be tiled, they're going to be hit by even more beacons. So we need a 44. We need actually 80 of them. So maybe 2 beacons. Well, the answer is 2 beacons. Like that. How about that? We do want to be making sure to... man, like this is it's such a nice style. It's very squarish, very filled. I like it. Hey, Scale the Summit, how is it going? The man, the myth, the legend, Scale the Summit. My cat forced me to take a nap for an hour with her on the chest. Ah, man, imagine being forced into a nap with a cat on you. Life is really hard for you, Raven. Man, imagine that. I couldn't stand it personally. My cat attempts this one all the time. I heard that I never had any cat, but I heard they were kind of antisocial. But maybe it depends on the cat. Scientist, have you made my ship? Well, Scale the Summit. Glad you ask. Well, yes. Look, check this out. Okay, don't look at the bottom yet. So, Scale the Summit spaceship here is reaching record speeds. Potentially, it could reach 1,000 kilometers a second. But the firepower here is not enough, so we have kind of limited it all down here. I have cut the last 3 parts of the engines that to allow it having enough firepower to shoot the asteroids. We can improve the fighting, the production of ammo. We need to replace these with like red rockets and whatnot to increase even more. But this ship is the fastest ship we have on this playthrough, and it's also infinitely scalable speed-wise. And it's not infinitely scalable in terms of defenses just yet, but I have ideas on how to make it so. And we are using this ship already. We're feeding it with all sorts of goodies that are going to be going for Aquilo, because today is Aquilo Day. I'm not sure you know. Saturday, January 4 is Aquilo Day. It has been decided. Looks like hammerhead shark. Yeah, it is kind of a hammerhead. It is a hammerhead. But a hammerhead is I think it's the best disposition you can have, because if you go for any sort of diagonal shape, you're not gonna be able to shoot the asteroids which are coming at the outermost points. So having a horizontal line here allows for a what's the word? Like equal distribution of turrets all across the line. You kind of have to. I was watching the vote for this one. I saw there were a few asteroids incident. Yeah, there was. I didn't try. It was the Scale Summit. Yeah, it was. It is Scale Summit ship. Indeed. Yeah, the asteroid incidents. Well, this comes back to my talk about how in Space Age there are more unpredictability factors that you cannot really plan out, you can't really mask them out, you need to know. So, for example, the amount of asteroids. What's the formula of the firepower needed versus the speed, right? Like how does scaling the speed increases the asteroid count, at which speed point red rockets are better than yellow rockets. Like all this kind of data is, you cannot really plan ahead for it. You need to feel it out. You need to try and fail and rebuild and try and fail to get it done. In base Factorio, everything could be planned with a spreadsheet. You could play the game on a spreadsheet, and some people did it. But in Space Age, there is way more of these try and fail until you make it. I'm honored to be named for the fastest one. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. This one does indeed scale the summit of the speed. And we shall rework here to make it even faster to deal with asteroids. And I don't want to do that before we can actually have research going for very high damage upgrades. Stochastic parameters. Oh, that's I haven't heard this word for a while. Stochastic parameters. Yeah, exactly. Roxinante is still not revived. So, thing is about Roxinante, Revan, you told me that Roxinante is supposed to be a very small ship, right? A small personal ship. And there's not really a need for a small ship in this in this game. Like, but just for the fun of it, a small personal transport ship, which could be very fast. I could make it. I could make it. I could make it at some point. Actually, we will make it. Yeah, Roxinante shall be revived. But let's do the spaceport. So what do we need here? The placement of the beacons here is not really. It's not great because we cannot really send resources into the green circuit production here. We need to do something. We have to take a tile. Oh, that's fine actually. Have a tile like that in between is actually fine because it's gonna be tiled with the top side as well. So once we tile, please. Once we tile this, we can have this tile affect both of these machines. So that's actually a really that's convenient. But by the way, how if we put it like this? If we put these two like this, are we gonna be able to? Oh, but only two are gonna be possible. Oh, oh, oh! That's perfect. Wait, that's actually perfect. Hold on. That is copy pastable blueprint. Sorry, tileable. Yeah. This is gonna be tileable. Okay, that's great. So with this one being affected by 2 beacons, you are producing 100 circuits a second, and you both are needing 44 once it's a tile. Let me. We might be using basic poles here because of the lack of 2x2 space in this build. If we are lacking 2x2 space, isn't it great? It means that it's properly compact and all. You'll have to make it and park it in front of your house to show off flashback to space exploration where we could park the ships. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Ideally, we want to have circuits. No, not circuits. Wires produced somehow with direct insertion. Let's see here. Wires. If we have this going, the only thing we need is plastic. And we can have plastic being sent through this line, actually. Or maybe even here. Let's see. So, first of all, how many wires? How can one of them be enough? One for each, for example. Man, direct insertion is life. Direct insertion is the way to go. Let's see. 133, 109. Wow, wait, you are not reached. Oh, you are not reached with a beacon. You are not reached with a beacon. How about, yeah, and even if we put these like that, one of them needs to go one tile below. So let's try like that. 5.95, and we need 4. Oh my god, I have underestimated the amount of red circuits. I have underestimated the amount of red circuits. And these still eat 4. We need 16. Oh, it was almost good. The tile was almost good. Well, I said appropriate name. I named the ship. Haha, I said appropriate name. Haha, I named the ship. Wait, what? Is it sarcastic? Why is there what? What? Your ship is great, by the way, and it's gonna be very. Not only it's fast, it's also useful. It's not just for a show off. Man, if we do this, then how are we gonna be doing this? By the way, have this go a bit because we need to place these ones for the proper scenery here. And they're using 22 megawatt each. 20. Maybe we should be using. Maybe we should have one efficiency model everywhere, and but that won't change the ratios. And just have more of these going. I think it's gonna be better, yeah. And it's gonna even save us on speed models. You know what? But that's not important. The important part is the one I try not to think right now, which is a bad idea. We need to have more red circuits. We don't have enough red circuits here. So, for example, these need 226 and this produces 427. Even with this setup, with 2 beacons affecting one of them, it's not enough. We need to have basically one per machine. So 1 green, 1 red per 2 blues. That's how it feels like it should be. Ay, ay, ay. Red on both sides of blue. Oh, you think of... You're thinking of making only one column. My goal was to take all of this and do the flip like that. And have the beacons be in the middle. And have a blue produced on both sides. Which is why I'm trying to... Maybe we can increase the spacing. Not making it as compact, which will give us more room to work with. Yeah, I definitely want to have blue on both sides. So let's try to stay on this side. What we can do is to expand the production a little bit behind. Like for example, having a red one be like that, and then another red one be like that, and have them all like dedicated. Something like that. But then, can greens receive their beacons? This, by the way, is the endgame tile of blue circuits. Once we make it, we shall be using it everywhere. Blue from liquids. I think this is okay if we are able to have the foundry. Oh, and it's almost... Oh, it almost fits. But maybe it's fine to have... Well, no, this is for beacons. This space is for beacons. So we shall put it behind, like that. Oh, let's see. Let's see how this works. Maybe it's gonna all work out. Maybe it's gonna work out. We can even place like a beacon here if needed. Yeah, we need to have like one tile. So let's see, with this setup, do we have enough production? We are, oh no, we need 2 beacons for the blue circuits. We need 2 beacons for blue circuits. Do we feed the green into the red one? The green into the red one is going to be done like this. Sorry, I'm placing the buildings, but I'm not showing how they're going to be working. The feed is going to be like this. Green into red is like this. Then wires are going to be like this. And the wires passing towards these ones are gonna be like this, I guess. Is it gonna be enough? Like how many? 40 per second. 40 per second, and here we can go up to 120. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. That is gonna be enough. Thanks to me not overkilling with speed models, it should be enough. So this is the setup. I just want you to ensure you're counting the product requirements. Yeah, that's a good point. Please always check whether I'm doing that, because I might not be always correctly planning it out. What we can do is we can increase the distance here by 1 tile in the middle, and then we can add a beacon here, which I think is actually necessary. Yeah, let's do that. I can already see it being necessary. Just for the beacon. Bam. Bam. And we can have a beacon here. Even 2 maybe. Check this out. Now these produce. Oh, now we're having 1, 2, 3, 4 beacons affecting each building. And they wait, that actually changes the ratios. But we have more beacons here as well. So look at the green circuits ratios. 25 times 2 is 50, and we have 12 left over, and these ones need 3. So it's fine. Are we good on the red circuits? So 5.17, and we need 259, so we need 5.2, and we produce 5.17. It's almost, actually it's so close that I think it's fine to have the micro bottleneck of red circuits. It's literally 259. Like this one, don't look at the number, it should be the same after it's scaled. So it's 259 times 2, it's 5.2, or actually 5.18, and we're producing 5.17. We're lacking 0.01 to have enough red circuits. But that's okay. Green circuits are fine, and wires, we need 67 plus 7. We need about like 74, and we're producing 64, and that's easily adjustable with one more beacon. Wait, what? 76? Hold on, how it didn't change? 64, 76. How much did you say we needed? 67 plus 7.5, 74. We're producing 76. Perfect. This is perfect. This is now perfect. So let's have that one going. We need not that many red circuits, don't need for a legendary one. And here we are. The only thing remaining is plastic. And we can move these 2 beacons 1 tile behind, and plastic can be sent through like this. Bam. And here we are. And this is our endgame tile. Please let me know if you are seeing any inconsistency, anything not being properly fed. 67. Let's actually see whether we are going to be having 67 wires a second with a non-direct insertion. That's one thing which bothers me a bit, that we're not directly inserting the wires. But if we were to, oh my god, what clipboard? What is this? If we put this one here, then our tiles are gonna be way wider, like longer, I should say, higher, and also we're not gonna be able to have a beacon for this building. Although maybe we could have it. Maybe we could have the beacon here in between. The tiles being wider, it's not too big of a deal, honestly. Tiles being wider, it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, you know what? I think direct insertion is preferred over wider tiles. Okay, so this one is actually working, but I will try to prioritize direct insertion of wires, because that's a huge UPS drain if we have to put 68, not huge, but consequent, not inconsequential drain if we had to put this 68 wires a second on belt every time. So let's have a UPS friendly design here. So we will oh, and then this beacon is not gonna be reaching. Hold on, okay, man, these the power poles are being a bit of a yeah, this is way better in terms of we're gonna be having like 4. The tile is gonna, we're gonna be having 4 spaces in between 2 tiles. It's gonna be basically like that. But that's okay. Yeah, I still think that direct insertion is more worth it, UPS wise. So the build is gonna be a little bit wider, a little bit longer, but still worth it. Okay. Oh, whoa, hold on. One last thing. The iron plates. I completely forgot. The iron plates. How about that? Having a small space here and have them go like this. Have them go like this. I think that's good. Bam. The tile here. Wait, I said it was a liquid to play. Now the iron plates are like direct insertion would still be preferable, but I think for iron plates it is okay to have a small. For iron plates, it's like it's way less iron plates than it's way less iron plates than copper wires, so maybe these ones going on the belt, because there is no way to have direct insertion for these as well. Man, and now I am skewing completely the ratios, maybe because I have removed the beacons. But let me place this first and try to fit the beacons later. That. Foundries have no modules. Oh, good point, good point. 18 seconds. Yeah, let's go legendary ones. Good point. Let's see. Bam. I have moved them without Control C, Control V. So that allows for a beacon to be here. So no need for iron coming from the top and bottom. Let's have a beacon here. So the most important part is this inner setup, where we need to make sure that we are properly having enough green models. So we're down to 62. 25 times. Wait, how are these different? Wait a second. Is this tileable? No, because of the 2 new tiles. But I think it won't change the amount of it won't change the amount of. Why is it not? It's these beacons basically. These beacons are a little bit off for the tile. Like technically, they should be sitting here if you want it to be tileable, right? Yeah, and then with this, yeah, we kind of we are losing the ability. Unless we have a 3-1, we are losing the ability of having another beacon. But that's okay. With this setup, we are still gonna be having 4 beacons per blue circuit machine. Oh no, only 3 because the bottom one is not reaching suddenly. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. That's okay. It's only gonna make it wider, like longer. That's fine. We're still making a lot of them. 3.68 a second with 2 sides. That is okay. So this one, yeah, this one is not reaching the top side, so we can remove them safely, I think. And there is not really a way to reach them unless we make it a 5x5, like we make a 5 distance here to fit the beacon. Let's see actually if this beacon can fit. So if we have this, we need a 22.6. Are we producing enough? 44. Yeah, we're producing enough. You know what? Let's make it 5 then. 1 full beacon on each machine is actually huge. Like the middle one. Oh wait. If we put this one here, this one is also reaching. Hold on. Optimizations. This one is also reaching. Then they are at they still need 25 now. Wow, 25. But these ones are oh, all of them are. Oh, wait, why are these? Oh yeah, because of the beacon here. $25 times 2. 62, we have 12 leeway, and 12 leeway is going, yeah, here is fine. We're producing how many? 4.27, and we need 5.2. So red ones still need one more beacon. There. 5.17 to 5.4. 5.2. Yep, we are back to 5.17 to 5.18. We're back to the setup. Can we have the pipe going, by the way? We might not be able to have the pipe going all the way down. Well, that's fine. Copper can be coming in from some other position. Maybe from here actually. Copper. Can we have? Not really. No. Do we have better length pipes with quality? No, we don't. Let's put 2 tiles. Let's put 2 tiles, and we can see where it's coming. So this is the point of the. This is the point of the tiling here. To have this beacon in the middle, basically. Oh, we can even place one here. But do we want to? Do we want to have this one here? Because we could. Are we? Nah, the red circuits are not able to handle it anymore. The red circuits are not able to handle this one here. And we don't want to remove this this lane with the beacon, because then if we were to remove it, wait, could we still? Wait, hold on a second. If we were to remove it, could we still have the beacon? Because we don't need these two being that close. Yeah, we could still have the beacon here. Okay, that's good. That's good. We can have them compact. Yeah, we cannot place one here because once again the red one is not. Unless we remove one productivity model or replace it with the speed. Let's see. Now we're at 5.8. So if you place a beacon here, the amount of red circuits needed is 2.59 plus 3.15, which is 5.75. And we produce 5.8. Actually, this works. You know what? This works. A little bit less resource efficient. We went from 3.7 to 4.7 plastic for red models, but it's working out. Oh man, it's kind of a bad thing actually to do. It's not a good thing to replace the productivity with the speed in terms of, but resources are all coming from liquids anyways, right? What is a little bit more plastic? It's yeah, no worries. The foundries are enough, thankfully. 36 and they need 25. These foundries produce 132. They feed this one, which needs 77, and this one, which needs 9. I think that's fine. I think that's good. The only thing is we're consuming, but I think we have enough circuits, right? Modules. We have enough speed modules. Yeah, we have a lot of speed modules, so that's fine. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I think this build is good. It is properly ratioed and whatnot. The only thing here is the beacon, the power poles. And you know what? We can place them here. Maybe we can place them in between. Hold on. Can we place them here? In between the tiles? They don't cover the center. Is there any way to have them go to the center? Not really, no. Not really. These are not symmetrical, but that's okay. Oh, there is a way. It's a bit of a weird one. Let me tile this properly. There is a way if we have if we have the liquid go like that, then we can do this, which is honestly acceptable. Honestly acceptable. It's even artistic. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Heresy. Is it heresy? You don't like it? If it were 1.1, I would have reconsidered it, but because we have no UPS impact, why not? So, and before I start saying we are done, I need to make sure we connect the copper. And the reason why, this is the reason why I placed 2 tiles nearby, so that we can see how it can be connected. Like the easy solution is just have it go behind. Oh, look at this, we have 2 lanes here, and that's actually perfect. Let's just go through behind. No need to go straight. We can go through here. So we can go. We can have a line like that here. We can have the iron line being here, and the copper line simply. Actually, let me take the extremities every time to optimize the positioning here. Copper line can be here. Bam. So how far are you reaching? Well, we need another ground, that's fine. We need another ground. After the, yeah. Bam, copper is fed. The only thing remaining is the plastic. And the plastic is this lane. Ooh. Oh. Oof. Barely reaching. Okay, nice. Nice. Basically, after, at the beginning of the build, there should be a, basically it's coming from here, and then goes there. At the beginning of the build, behind every first top foundry, there should be a lane. We could also play them here, but to make it symmetrical, but we don't need to because they are reaching far enough to the next tile. So here we are, and before we scale, before we duplicate it, I shall try to insert everything and see. Final check basically. These need 28, they are good. On the red circuit, we are also good because we have speed module here. 2.85, yeah. Then the wires are 77 and 9, and we produce 96. Plates are 36 to 25. Everything seems to be good. Let me check the ingredients once again. These need reds and greens. Greens need wires and plates, and these need plates, greens, and plastic, which is coming from the underground, and it has inserters. Do we use proper inserters when needed? Yes. I'm not seeing any issues. All within belt capacity? That's a good question, and I think the answer is yes, because these per second is 5.8 per second is fine with one inserter. This belt is bringing in 4.7 per machine, and the output here is 5.12. So one red circuit, so 4.7 input belt of plastic produces 10 output belt of blue. So the output belt here is actually being a limiting factor, not the plastic input, and everything else is liquids. So we are, well, here. We are having 36 per second, and we're having a legendary, which is why I put a legendary stack inserter. Actually, you know what? Maybe the basic one could be enough. So the basic one basically does 2 rotations a second, a bit more than 2. But you need to take into account the time to put items on a belt. So we need to wait until the item, which is being put first, moves all the way to the bottom, so that all 4 stacks are outputted, and then it can rotate back. So we're about making about 2 rotations a second. with 16 items, so about 36 items a second for a basic one. But we're outputting 36 items a second of plates, so which is why I've placed the legendary one. And one side of a belt stacked is 120, so the belt side is not a problem. With the legendary stack inserters here placed because the high throughput of plates, it should be good. So it all should be within belt capacity. So let's pump all the pipes, actually making sure that we are well within our limits here, and we are well within the limits. Yeah, the only limit we need to be looking at is this rail. This rail should technically be going down. We actually make stackers elsewhere, but that's okay. So let's see. We are good on this front. And the liquids, are we able to properly... we might be running into sulfuric acid and other liquids through, like, not throughput, but 320 square issues. By the way, how much tiling are we going to be making? We are having 2 of them is 10 per second, and we can reach... We should be... Oh, by the way, glad I've seen that. We forgot the output inserters. So here 10 a second means that we are one side is 120, so we can have 12 we can have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Well, just one more tile. Actually, we cannot really go too far. Oh, no. 2 of them is 10, so we can afford to have 12 times 2. 24 of these. We have 8, so we place one more, and then we copy paste everything once again for another one. But we can have pumps. You can have pumps going for the liquids. That's no problem. Let me connect everything to make sure we have all the circuits. And that, by the way, is gonna be our final build for circuits. I don't think we're ever gonna be making another build for circuits because of how like endgame this one is. Even efficiency models. We don't, by the way, we don't use legendary buildings here. We don't use legendary foundries and legendary electromagnetic plants, which we could. That would just decrease the footprint of the build and the amount of models used. But there is not really a need for that. Just scale it. Have more of it going. Maybe for the UPS concerns though, we should be having less. That would mean legendary everything here. Let's leave it at that for now. So we need to bring in sulfuric acid, iron, and copper, and plastic belt. Plastic belt. We are not putting stuff on the belt actually. No, we kind of are. Man, we're deleting. Should we be making... Oh, we don't want to be in this plastic because it uses quality models, but we want to be using... the basic... Oh, and then there is also... Oh man, hold on. We are actually short on... We are short on coal. Oh, but never mind. You know what? We can make because we need coal and petroleum gas. We do have petroleum gas. We do have coal. I'm kind of worried about vampirizing the plastic. What I know is that we need to make we need to have a plastic producing plant, but with productivity models, not this one, not the one using quality. And by the way, it's not even legendary quality for some reason. Let me change that. Not even legendary quality. And here as well. Man, everywhere, basically. We can be using legendary quality. Oh! Oh wait. Do we actually want to recycle them? Let's keep it at this. I don't think we want to, but a very slow recycling might be okay. Um, everything here. Oh my god! Everything here is using. Not everything, but a lot of the things here is not are not upgraded to be using legendary quality. But this is not the most important production of models, anyways. Quality models though are. Oh. Yeah, we're good. This is replaced. Okay, and the left side is always good. Because it's the new... circuits here. We might as well. We could have a quick dragon auto replace, but I think we're... you know what? Okay, let's have a quick dragon auto replace. So what we want to do is upgrade from... Okay, not that planner. Let's make a new planner for the quality stuff. So from this one, and we need to upgrade it to the same one, but with... Oh, we cannot, because not everywhere has... sometimes we don't have the quality models. But let's finish replacement manually. I think it's... We have only the circuit part here. I'm still thinking about how we should deal with plastic. With coal. I think we can still vampirize these parts. But we need to be making sure to output the... because here... Oh, wait! Are we deleting... Oh, no, we're deleting the non-basic one. The basic coal is flying here. Oh! Look at this! We have the productivity models for coal. Oh, we can take it from here, then. We do have plastic going inside the circuits. Check this out. We can... And we have it. Okay, that's great. And now with better productivity, even we can take part of that one. So output priority is going to be to the right, and we can bring it all the way down to where we need to. Here we can have it go along the lane, or yeah, that's fine. Let's have it travel. Wait. Let's have it travel. Okay, we already had some. Oh my god, I'm gonna 32 per per destroyed tile. That's an expensive mistake. Let's actually, before we I will lay the belt first, and then we shall connect it. So right above the metal lane is the best. And with that, it looks even less than the bus. Is that some spaghetti you got on the grill? It's not really spaghetti fine. It's just one belt, because I don't want to use the robots. And that's literally one of the only things we're producing with productivity. It's legendary mole here, but one of the only things are gonna be like plastic circuits and whatnot. So I think we're good. Trying to convince myself. No, we're good. It's gonna be the plastic belt. So it's the only thing here is gonna be RoboPort. LDS is gonna be purely... Oh, plastic is gonna be used in LDS as well. So this plastic belt is gonna be used in both the circuits and the LDS. I think we can get some... Sure, it always starts with just one belt. I wanna promise it's gonna be one belt, but I don't want to promise. But, and by the way, it's not exactly a spaghetti, because it's we have liquid lanes here, and why not have a single useful belt or two of some other stuff along the lanes? It's kind of organized. I say, trying to convince myself. No, I'm convinced. I'm trying to convince you, by the way. I am convinced. So the one single belt, is gonna be coming in through here, probably this side, right next to. Actually, we want it to be coming through here rather. Oh, I think that's a good lane. That's a good spot. Yeah. Not spaghetti, then just a bus. I prefer to call it lanes. Ay, ay, ay. And is it really a bus if it's just one lane? If it's just one belt? Ask yourself that. Is it a bus if it's a single belt? I would call it a bicycle lane, not even a bus lane, a bicycle lane. Wait, a bus, a bicycle. It's a bicycle. Scientists, I'm going to be off. Hey, yeah, thanks for passing bicycle at Summit, and have a good one. Have a good one. In Ireland, I think it's evening, right? In Europe, it should be evening. Actually, night even. Have a good night then. We're going down, all the way down. And that's a single... I'm gonna call it a bike. That's a single bike. Ah, well then. A single bike. Literally the only thing. Because it could have been coal. Like, the point is we are making everything from liquids here. But the plastic or coal, whichever you want, is one of the non-liquid things we have. One of the only non-liquid things we have. It's 2:30 a.m. Oh my god. Oh, but hey, tomorrow is Saturday for you. Good night. Good night. Good night. Have a good one. And as I said before, even trying to tile, I want to make sure that we are properly having these working. So plastic is going to be in from here. The iron ore and copper ore, metals. Can they come directly from this lane? Not really, from the side. And more sides. And here is the recycling. Maybe you can send them through these two. You know what? Let's do that. Through the center of the rails. So we want to have iron and copper. Man. Copper is a little bit... that works. I shouldn't have placed iron next to the copper, because we often need both, and then we need to do something like that to have them going. So copper is here. Oh wait! Oh, mistakes were made. That's fine. Actually, well, in that case, copper can be directly here. Bam. And iron can be going like that. Yep, nice. Now we will need to do some pipe trickery in order to... Man, thank God for the for the suit. How many blue circuit tiles will one belt of plastic support? So technically, one belt of plastic is, as we've been making the math earlier, 4.7 plastic required in order to output 10, almost 11 blue circuits. So it's half a belt of plastic for one full belt of blue circuits. And I actually want to do the... You did well to ask, because I want to do the same for LDS. And for LDS... Oh wait, productivity? For LDS, we are having... Oh, we're having more than 1 to less than 1. Oh... But with technology, it's going to be 1 to 1. So we might be needing a second belt of plastic. So, okay, it won't be a 1. It won't be a 1 bicycle. It might be 2 bicycles. I'm seeing... Oh, wait, I'm seeing non-legendary models. Oh, Did I just delete them? I'm not sure. Well, the future is green. Green with future is blue. Oh yeah, the bicycles. Yeah, green energy. No pollution. Actually, would you consider it green if it's like a bicycle lane inside the middle of heavily polluting factory? Ah, and here we are with the overflow. Okay, I'm fine with them. With a small flow of pipes here. Yeah, let's do it like that. So the liquids are coming in from the right hand side, and we have a perfect spot here. The future is greenwashed. Oh yeah, that's a good term. It's like appearing to be green, but not actually green. Greenwashed. Greenwashed. I'm having pumps in the inventory. I don't want these. I want the legendary pumps from now on. Everything legendary. And and you know, in the factory, accidents happen. Poles. Sure about the poles. Too much plastic. Accidents happen. So the big pumps transfer a lot of liquids, and the way to do it, I think a good way to do it is something like that, and having the same setup here. So for iron and coal, we're able to transfer all of the liquids we want, just like that. And if we need more throughput, we can just have more going. And we will need to do the same for the sulfuric acid, by the way. So copper is coming in for here, and iron is going to be coming in through there. Nice. And let's do the sulfuric acid while we're at it. We can use this lane. I think there is no other... It's going down here. Oh wait, it's going down... Oh, and it stops here. Okay, never mind. Let's send it like here. Let's send it through here. Oh! Perfection. How far can it go? Wait, why does it go so far? I'm worried. Wait, why is sulfuric acid going far but not these? Wait a sec. Oh, because they came from here. Wait! I might be misunderstanding the... Because this is 320. I thought it was able to go to 320 towards the bottom. Oh no, because they go here. Oh yeah. That would be 320. Because the width is delimited by these. The width is delimited by these, but the height, it really depends on how high we are. If we are that high, then the rectangle is like this, right? But if we start from here, then the rectangle is like this. So basically, we need to delimit our rectangle. Currently, the rectangle is positioned somewhere like this. So that also means that because I've placed these liquids connections here, if we try to scale the circuits modules here at the top, we're going to be hitting the problems because the copper cannot go all the way up here. But this is okay because we won't be scaling these. I think this is kind of done. We won't be scaling that over there, so it's fine to have this one going here. And I kind of do want to prepare the scaling for the sulfuric acid, so it should be like that. Okay, and now we're fine. So ideally, maybe we want to have these placed here directly or something. Let's see. Sulfuric acid going all the... Well, a change of lanes is required. And let's go on the right hand side. Let's actually go next to the copper. Bam. Okay, here we are with the sulfuric acid. I'm gonna connect everything now in order to make sure that everything is working. Let's make it proper. Bam. Bam. Sulfuric acid is in. Is the tiling? Yeah, this is fine. Now, iron and copper is gonna be the last parts. So copper is here. Not make any mistakes. And iron can be right below the sulfuric acid. I don't want to put iron and copper next to one another because they always need to be sent together. Okay, here we are. Are we able to make it happen? Huh? Ooh, like we technically produce a little bit more red circuits than necessary. So these should be working non-stop after everything is buffered on the belt. Now it's not, but that's only because this belt is not properly Wait, maybe you don't want stack inserters here. Hold on, check this out. Wait, what's... Oh, plastic. Oh yeah, the plastic. Let's send the plastic. I mean, we cannot really be watching at it fully, or like be watching to have it fully constructed. Should I bring in epic buildings? What do you think, Quatch? Should I bring epic buildings? I mean, if you don't care, you could also say that. The pro is that the pros are that we won't be having too big of a build, but the cons is that we're gonna be having less. We are gonna be having less production. Like, how many founders do we have? How many foundries do we have? Where is the foundries set up here? Yeah, so we don't have any legendary ones, but we have a lot of epic ones. So the thing is, if you bring some epic foundries back, then we are gonna be able to. We'll need to have more of them. Like we need to buffer them once again in order to have more legendary ones. So using epic ones is gonna be diminishing the amount of legendaries we have, but that might not be too bad. I mix qualities. You mix qualities. Ah, so you're making the use of. That's not a bad idea. But for the mega base, you still want to go for legendary everything. Otherwise, you are running into UPS issues. I mean, not UPS issues, but like if you want to optimize for UPS, you want to be using legendary everything. I think I've just answered my own question. I don't want to be using epic stuff. It's legendary or nothing. Gets my ratios very nice, but my end goals are different. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If you don't go for like the mega base, which has the UPS bottleneck, then you don't need to be worried about the size of your builds. And indeed, having different qualities help with the ratios. With no beacons, UPS optimization. Oh, you don't even use beacons? Why not? Technically, actually, you know what? If I wanted to have a, if I wanted here to have a UPS friendly setup, I would actually go without green modules. Oh. But then we might run into like indeed the transport issues. If I want to be perfectly UPS friendly, I would do only productivity and blue, and eat the energy cost. They are ugly. Well, that's a valid argument. Honestly, the factory design, like the aesthetics, are important. Do we really want one full compact packed belt of green circuits? I think the answer is no. And if we have legendary everything here, we shall get it. So I won't be scaling this tile just now. I will scale it once we need it. Let's do that. Scale only when we need it. When and if we need it. And in that case, I will go upwards. We shall bring, like, we shall leave the potential scaling, potential, scaling potential, and we shall bring out the tile. We shall bring items out. Wait, how are we having the boss? Oh, it's because I rotated the middle ones. I was gonna say, let's have the opposite side placed because we are because it's done. Because it's done and working and good. And have these beacons are kind of ugly. I agree. But the good thing is, contrary to 1.1, because of the diminishing returns, you don't feel the active need to place as many as you can fit. Like the compromise of having a bit less or just one is good. Is good enough. You do a decent job of keeping them without being overwhelming usually. Oh, really? Well, thanks. But I think that the most efficient way would be to indeed cover one building with beacon steel, because even if you have a little bit of a gain, you might still want to use it because it's in the end it's less buildings. I'm trying to go for direct insertion because I have no idea actually about the numbers, but I believe that direct insertion is more beneficial than having a little bit less entities. If you cover everything with beacons, you will have to use belts, right, to outputs or bots. Maybe a bot, but then everything is bot based and with the high throughputs. Direct insertion is still the best. Like whenever can have direct insertion for to optimize. I have no idea. Like I would need to have the same build duplicated 1000 times on different saves and then compare the UPS impact and to see which one actually works best. And I just don't want to do that. Like, but that would be the scientific method of checking which one is the most UPS efficient. Diminishing returns, but still always increasing. Exactly, diminishing but always increasing. But because it's diminishing, you don't feel at least that you need to go for like the full coverage. But it's always increasing, indeed. Iron here. Copper here. So, by the way, just a quick reminder, today is Aquilo Day. And Aquilo, this is all for Aquilo. Like, we're doing that, I mean for Aquilo, for future transport as well. But the spaceport is definitely needed, a proper spaceport, which is using beacons and whatnot. It is very much needed. So plastic is coming from this lane. Oh, that's a nice position. Okay, and the other one is going here. Bam. Now let's have them aligned with one another. Let's have the belt a little bit further up. Okay. We are good. So let's connect plastic and see everything turning on. Now we will have a second lane. Because this is, it's not even a full lane, it's part of a lane because of we are sending most of it to the right. So we'll need a one full lane for LDS. And you know what? Because we're gonna be needing it, why not have it go right away. So what I'm gonna do is take all of this, paste it once again. This produces 121. Wait, even 2 are enough. Wait. Even 2 are enough for a full for a full lane of plastic. And that's because they use the. Wait a second. These are level 2 modules. If you use level 3s. Oh. Hold on. If you use level 3s, one machine can fill half a lane, half a stacked lane. Let's see. Hold on. So in that case, we can safely use. But 2 machines are. I know that's fine. The way it's placed is fine. Wait, actually. 1, 2. So the idea here is to have these ones. Yeah, we need only technically we need only 2 machines. We're gonna be using the third central lane. We are using the middle one, the left one, and now we're gonna be using the right one. Oh, and then hold on. I think so. This one is gonna be for circuits, but we need to use to be using the one for LDS. I think I will adjust something here. The circuit one is gonna be like that, and this one is gonna be LDS one. Bam, the new one. That one. Hey, Basti Jani. Jani? Hope I'm pronouncing this right. How are you doing? How is it going? So we are making the spaceport, a Nauvis spaceport, for easy feeling of for easy loading of the spaceship. Like actually a final Nauvis spaceport, probably. Ooh. Look at all the coal. Okay, so the third belt is full. Let's bring it all the way down, and it's gonna be LDS here. Once again, LDS from liquids plus plastic. Almost all. So LDS is gonna be just the foundries. We're not gonna be having anything else but the LDS, but the foundries. So we can place it here, right next to. And by the way, we can even reuse the same. Ooh, we can. But maybe not because it's gonna be different. Tiling. So let's do it like that. LDS here is taking in copper and iron and a belt of plastic. We can have the belt of plastic in the middle to output the full belt of LDS. Let's see. I want to do something like that because I think it looks neat. Not really necessary, but just to not have everything look like that. This is for the LDS, and they will be outputting. I don't think they're. Oh wait, we need to make sure we have beacons. We can have a row of beacons behind. That's fine. Productivity. Hold on. Delete the productivity models, and also these ones. And let's get some level 3s. But the good thing about this is we are having a ton of productivity model 3s which are being made. We're going to be having a row of beacons behind. Now, do we want to have efficiency? Once again, efficiency is kind of counterproductive to the mega base, but it's it's more than one lane to a one. However, once we have a research of LDS going in solid, once we have a lot of productivity for LDS, then we're gonna be having more than one input lane. So we can find it's fine. We can keep it like that. We can keep it 1-to-1, and the way we're gonna be doing it is it shouldn't be very hard. Let's try like that. Let's try to do it like that. Yup, that works. It might look weird. It might look weird, but that actually works as a tile. And the whole point is to be able to... So 7 a second. 5 a second. The point is to be able to output the stacks directly on the belt from each side. Like that. So this is the input, and this is going to be the output. The one thing I wanted to test, we can't test it now, but once we have the belt going, I wanted to see how the stack inserter at the insert behaves. It might be a mistake to use a stack inserter for the inputs, because let's see how that behaves. So this should work fine. Plastic going in. Let's have a second row of plastic going down already. We can use this left hand side. Not here, left hand side. Can we go next to the yeah, let's go next to the red circuits. It's not a spaghetti, I promise. Well, I don't promise, but one belt is not making a spaghetti yet. One single noodle is not enough to make a spaghetti. Wait, hold on. I like these to be solid. I trust will be proud to show this factory at, to all comers. I don't want to think about that. So, if it's just 2 belts, if it's just 2 belts, it's okay. Well, wait. It was just 1 belt, like a couple of minutes ago. If it's gonna be 2 belts, so the main factory that I will want to show off is this one, for the science. This one is only gonna be the spaceport, which is gonna be taking in. Man, that's actually something to think about. Like, what I want to show off. What things do I want? Because even my mole is not really something I like to show. We are lacking spawners here, but that's fixable. The one thing that like the mole is all over the place, but that's like robot-based mole, right? The rail grid is gonna be regular, and this is just for the roboport. You know what? A belt of plastic going from the mole to the spaceport is not bad. Is not bad. So yes, that's fine for now. That's fine. Okay, to make it a bit more regular, small adjustment, small design improvements. The belt of plastic for LDS is going to be coming through here. Let's make this one be regular. Perfect. Actually not perfect, but that's okay. Pam. You are going in, then you are getting out. Once again, this is the specific spaceport design. which is fine. Now, do we want to have more modules on the sides here? More beacons? Maybe no, but maybe here we don't want to be using the efficiency models. Actually, 4.94 a second. Man, this is gonna be a long one. And by the way, let's put it in a way that it touches everything here. Yeah. The extreme beacon here must be reaching, yeah. So they're gonna optimize the beaconing. And here we have 6.29 a second, which is okay. It's almost the same as one blue circuit, so it's okay. It's okay. I say trying to convince myself that it's okay. Unfortunately, the beacon row is not really copy pastable. Bam. So not sure how big we will need to go with that one, but this is gonna be once again potentially improved in the future with the oh, look at this. Oh, that's tile actually. With the oh wait, every single one of them is a tile. Not every single one of them. Every 4x4 are a tile, including the beacons. So yeah. Okay, and I should have placed some energy before scaling. And energy, there is a perfect spot here in the middle. Can we have a parallel one? Not really, that's okay. Every 4 is gonna be a tile of 4x4. Wait, and we have not 4x4, we have 20. Wait. These, and one more. Oh wait, and then it's not gonna be. Oh no, hold on. Oh no, see. Oh, okay, it's good, it's good. The beacons here are properly placed as well. Okay. Okay. LDS are fine. Let's plug in copper and iron. Man, Nauvis upgrades honestly were overdue. Long overdue. I have been doing them little by little, but for example, things like Spaceport. Things like Spaceport, I should have done them a while ago, I believe. But it's okay. As long as we have them done. Basically, the thing what happened is I really wanted to rush new content. But now that we are legendarizing everything and getting ready for that big build, we have to make sure everything is working well. Everything is oiled. And here we are, LDS is being made. Now, I want to check the inputs of, for example, plastic, see? It drops. No, it doesn't. So the stack inserters are well enough for the plastic. Okay, we have these, and the last part is gonna be the fuel, of course. And for the fuel, we're gonna be, yeah, on this side is good. We just send down some light oil. We're gonna be having another row here. We are going to be having another. And the spaceport is going to be here. And in order to make it good, I will even use good concrete. Maybe even the hazard concrete for decoration. You know what? I think it's going to look good. And we might want to have a concrete production, actually. Like a mole... like a mole-based concrete production. By the way, this train network is not needed anymore. Like, we can delete all of this, which is very nice. Wait, is it the base? It's not the base. Oh, wait, no, it's needed. Wait, never mind. It's the defenses. We will remove it once we clear this side. So let's see. How are we going to be making fuel? Now, the fuel... can it be made in anything other than... Biochambers, of course. Oh, wait. Biochambers. Artillery cleanup when? When we need to expand. I think we're gonna be doing. We will do that once we start making the mega science production here. The reason being is that we're gonna be needing a lot of iron and copper, and so our patches. We still have some patches going on inside the base, but we will have to expand more and more and more to have all these trains. Oh wait, not these. All of these iron and copper trains properly getting us the resources. And this is when we're gonna be expanding with artillery cleanup. Wait, can we have legendary artillery? Is it something we should be making? We could be having it if we have tungsten. But maybe not needed. It's gonna be actually artillery plus Tesla turrets is all you need. Is all the defenses you'll ever need. We do want to be placing radars though, like the legendary radars. Let me have the mole request for these. $42. Is that all? Oh no, 50. We do make them 50. Yeah, we do make them 50 by 50, I think. Maybe. So here we need to place one at least, just to make sure we cover this part. One at the bottom. Yeah, let's place one at the bottom already, so we can have a more discovery going. Legendary radars are so good. Like these kind of neatly replace the Big Brother mod. There is a before in 1.1 I was basically using the Big Brother mod to have radars like there were like upgrades for radar speed, radar range and whatnot, and they also tended to use more energy, like a lot more energy, like in megawatts once you did some researches. So these ones don't use more energy; they are even better, but they don't go as insane as modded ones. So we want biochambers. And who says biochambers? Says eggs and nutrients. We don't need much. And by the way, having speed and efficiency is going to be helping a lot. We need to make sure we are under the 80% efficiency. Let's see about the ratios. And by the way, here we can use legendary. We can be using legendary everything. So let's make a build which has minus 80% efficiency. Now we are at wait, we are at minus 80% already. But after we place productivity models, we're going to be at plus 48, plus 46. So we need to add maybe one every second beacon should be using double efficiency, or we can have some efficiency only beacons in the middle. Let's see how it goes, but before that we need to make solid fuel. Solid fuel. It is made in. It depends on the recipe, right? So the solid fuel from oil is chemical plant, and I think that's the only one we can make. Yeah. So chemical plant, that's okay. We have a legendary chemical plant. You're gonna be making solid fuel from light oil. So what are the ratios? Wait. What are the ratios without any beacons? 2.4 a second, and you need 1.3 a second. But it's not, two of them would be 2.66. And this one provides 2.4. So unless we speed this one up more than this one with a beacon, we are not going to be able to do 221. But you know what? I think we can have a speed up done, like add one more speed model on some beacon somewhere for that one, in order to have a 1:2 ratio. And that is actually very good because we can have not like that. maybe like that. As much as this looks good, I prefer direct insertion, so we shall be using the inserters. Now, I'm not sure which inserters are going to be the best here. We probably won't be needing legendary ones because we'll be focusing on productivity, on efficiency models rather than speed. Now let's see. So the light oil, where should the light oil come? I think something like that might be good. This could be a tile, or even like here. Yeah. Oh, this could be a tile. Like, if we scale it like that. Bam. Now, there is a spot for a beacon here in the middle. And there's also going to be spots for a beacon here. So let's see about the beacons. First of all, I would like to place these near, once again, max distance from here. Oh. Oh, but then it's not max distance from the bottom. Oh, it's okay. I think they are still covered by 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And the top one, the bottom is covered by 3 of them. The top one is covered 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the top one is covered by 4, and the bottom is covered only by 3 because of the one tile gap. Can we not have the one tile gap? We actually can. Oh, yes, like that. So both of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, both of them are covered by 4 beacons, and it's all easily scalable. And we can even place one beacon here in the middle because of the 3x3 side of the buildings. Okay, that's very nice. We do need to be worried about the nutrients. So I think the nutrient stuff is going to be happening here on the sides. And actually, maybe we want to have them. In the middle. Hold on. Optimizations. What if we do it like that? Ah, no, then, no, never mind. This was good. The thing is, I think half a lane for nutrients and half a lane for, waste is good enough. Yeah, let's do it like that. So here we are having 7.3 per second. How many belts? I think legendary stack inserters are good enough. Now, they are at plus 46 consumption. We want to reduce it down to 0, to minus 80. So we, what if we place another beacon here behind with only the efficiency? Oh, and we need to power it, of course. And now they should be at minus 80, right? Because it's, yeah, one module is a lot. So they are now at minus 80. How about, wait, how about we remove a 1? Minus 65. And if you place one, plus 14, because every time we have a beacon, it does reduce the minus 16. So a lot of these beacons could actually, but then if we try to hit too many, then we're going to be getting rid of the direct insertion. Although it might be worth it. It might be worth it to cover this with beacons. And by cover it with beacons, I mean having 1, 2, 3 tile gap here. And have the beacons like that. How about that? Now Quatch won't like it, because that's too many beacons. But honestly, with that, the coverage is actually we are getting to minus 80. I think we're gonna be getting to minus 80, because not only that improve the speed, but also the look at this minus 80. This does help reduce the drain while making it fully fast. Wait, why one is? Oh, because of this one. Okay, so that's kind of the tile. Now, all we need to do is make sure that we are able to feed this properly. We need 32, and we are giving it 35. So maybe, oh, but removing even one beacon, I think is gonna be pushing the limit, yeah, to 67, not minus 80. Because I was considering 1-to-1, unless we place even more beacons behind with only speed modules just for this one. Let's try. Well, if we have enough beacons with speed models, this one might be fast enough. Yeah, look at this, it's already at 50. Maybe if we do something like that, it's at 57. We need 32. Can we have one more? It's gonna be hard to have more. Yeah, especially in the tile level setup, it is hard to have more and still be able to feed it with. Oh wait, it's just the liquid. Oh wait, hold on. How is the oil gonna go in? How is the oil gonna go in? Man. I know someone who is hating that. And I have just been complimented on not using too many beacons, and I'm already making a monstrosity. But it's really super efficient this way. Like, we are going to be minimizing the amount of buildings, at the same time minimizing the usage of nutrition. Like, this is kind of special because it's using efficiency. Like, having a beacon dedicated to full efficiency would reduce the amount of beacons, but then we're going to be needing to place a lot of these buildings. Your end goal is impressive enough. Oh, okay. Let's go for this compromise. Let's go for that compromise. Well, are we able to hit it? 62.8, 32. I would say it's good enough. But once again, we do not have enough. We do not have enough space for the tile. How about this one is reaching? This one has to hit that one. This one has to stay. This one has to stay. However, these two can be scaled down. So what we can do is move 2 tiles below and have these beacons be in the middle like that. And this will allow us to scale the fuel, to tile the fuel like that. How about this? Minus 60. Oh wait, minus 67. Oh, because these ones are not hitting them suddenly. Then one more tile. Wait. One more tile. And we can have 3. Minus 80, minus 80. Okay, minus 80% everywhere. Could you change the mix of modes in the beacons to get more speed on the cube and more efficiency on the fuel? More speed on the cube. Oh, that's exactly what I've been doing. That's exactly that I'm trying to do is speed plus efficiency only to affect these biochambers, because with enough beacons with speed efficiency only, we're dropping it to minus 80 naturally. So we don't need just efficiency or just speed, so it's kind of balanced. But the cube itself is getting hit on the left-hand side by the beacons having only speed. So the mix of speed here, I'm trying to provide, because we cannot remove a single efficiency plus speed beacon, because if we were to do so, these would be not at minus 80 anymore. So we have kind of reached the balance of the amount of beacons for these two. For example, if I replace, yeah, we cannot really replace anything here. We've got more beacons, but you could do double speed on the one shared by cube and fuel. Oh, if we do one more speed, for example, with this one, right, shared by cube and fuel, if we do one more speed here, then the problem I have been describing of this one, look at the consumption. Suddenly it became plus 71. We have to have only efficiency and speed beacons affecting the biochambers, otherwise we're not going to be able to control the consumption. Like, I want the consumption to be the lowest for the nutrients. Because of how fast they are, how fast these machines are going to be working, I really want to minimize the nutrient consumption. I'm worried about not being able to feed enough nutrients. Then switch double efficiency on the one on the far belt side. Oh, double efficiency here and double speed. Oh! Basically swap around the models. Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, it's going to be affecting that one, but that's okay. That's a good idea. So we are going to be putting a speed here in the middle. No, double efficiency here in the middle of these two. And double speed here. So the amount of models affecting the biochambers should stay the same. Oh, no, no, not these ones. It should be... we cannot change both. Let's change only one. This one, which affects both of them. Only one. So this way, the amount of models is the same, but this one gets more speed. Oh, that's a good idea. The last beacon before the belt rather than the one that hits the other factory. The last beacon before the belt. Oh, this one hits this machine as well. But that's okay, that's okay. Like, the other factory is unaffected by this row. If anything, double efficiency makes it even better. Like, we are overkilling it on iron plates here anyways, so... This row of beacons, I have placed it here just technically for efficiency only because we don't need it for the iron plates. We don't need it. But it gives us even more efficiency, so... no worries. Okay, that's a good idea. I just need to not forget it when tiling. That was a great... Just basically swap out the beacons, swap out the models to have the same amount here. And that was where I meant. Hold on. Okay, so Kvach, I don't need to open Discord. Kvach is suggesting to change this one and that one. Oh, which one? The one in between. Oh, you know what? I think it's better for the scaling. For copy pasting, it's gonna be even better. Okay, I like your solution. So it's like we're reverting that one to be the. I didn't even see the that this beacon was the one hitting both. Okay. So this is gonna be the double feed, double energy, and this one's gonna be the double speed, which is affecting everything. So these ones are back to minus 80%. Oh, hold on. It has to be the same here and here. So now, these ones are all minus 80% energy consumption, and 29. They need 29 cubes per second, and this one produces 31. Oh, it doesn't have the. Let's look at this one, the bottom one. It produces 60, and they need 32. Wait, not 29? Oh, and I need to, of course, replace this one here. So they need 32, and the cube produces 60. We need one more speed. Which only affects the cube. Maybe in that case, we need to change this one as well. And then one, and then put the efficiency back on the front one. Let's see. Then now the cube is at 65, which is exactly what we need. Man, this is so optimized. And then the efficiency here in between is gonna be like that. 32, 65, perfect. 32.5, 65. And now it's perfect. Now it's perfect. Just need to not forget for this double efficiency when tiling. Need to not forget about it. It's every 4 we have one. Kind of. Well, but it's actually perfectly tileable. Look at this. It's actually perfectly tileable. So very neat, very neat. So minus 80% efficiency, final confirmation, and plus 32 here, and we have this going. Wait, something is amiss. Wait, how? Oh, hold on, the bottom part. It should be like that. I think I'm fine with having one more tile here. Oh, but then they're on the right hand side. They're not aligned. Wait, then just have them go all the way straight, like that. Yeah, that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, one machine here is this is a very module heavy build. It's gonna be a very module heavy build. But the good news is we are gonna be having that on 2 sides, meaning that we're able to effectively utilize the middle beacons with the speed modules for both. And oh, it's perfect. Even if this is perfectly tileable to the bottom. However, I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna copy that. And place it. Oh wait, it needs to be in front of it. I'm gonna place it down. Maybe here like that. Yeah, and we can tile it, right? Yup, in front of the two middle ones. Okay, to have some space here for the nutrition as well. Okay, now it's looking good. All we need is oil. Light oil, the cubes are gonna be sent. So 32 per second. I think we want to have the legendary ones. All legendary hands. They take 12 and they rotate 6 times a second. And they should be enough. And how many are we producing? We are producing 10 fuel per second. So everything here is actually 10. These two are 10, these are 10, but for these belts we're gonna be having, so hold on, 120. And one building is 10. Yeah, we need to have 12. Like this is 1/3 of what we can have. This is 1/3. Kind of insane if you ask me. So many buildings are needed with almost optimal. Is it? I want to say it's kind of optimal. Is there any better way to minimize the consumption with the beacons? It's hard to beat. This design is hard to beat for the fuel. It's not tileable. Why? Oh. Wait a second. Oh, hold on. We need 2 tiles here. The substation is not properly placed. We need 2 tiles here. Well, that's completely wrong. That is completely wrong. This is our... We're still good, right? Minus 80%. And 63, not 5. Oh, the speed models are on both sides. Minus 80%, 32, 69. 69? Since when? I thought it was 65. Well, something happened. I'm not sure what, but it's working out. Not sure how. Oh yeah, because we added one more speed model. Yeah, we needed 2 speed models. We have added to both sides. As long as these are minus 80%, we are good. Okay, the tile is done. The tile is done. These ones is not even needed for the tile. The last speed. This is the tile. Okay, nice. Now we can copy it with the substation, for example, and have it go. So this is producing 10 times 6, 60 on each side, and we can go up to 120 on each side. We can have the double here. We can have double of this going. But I think we're at like 60 for everything else anyways, right? Because, for example, here, we're making 5 of these times 8. We're making 40 blue circuits. We're going to be making 60 fuel, and we're going to be making 5 times 12, 60 LDS. So I'm assuming rocket salad takes everything in equal quantities. So it should all be good. So here we are. We have everything we want except for nutrients. And for the nutrients, my plan is to come down through here. Oh, wait, we cannot really do that. Hold on, change of a little bit of a, what did these robots try to do? A little bit of I'm gonna remove this part for now. We're gonna copy paste it properly. A little bit of a change of plans here with the outputs. Let's output to the center. Let's output to the center here to make sure that we are minimizing the space used by the other output, and we can have a belt. Maybe something like that then. Oh, hold on. If we do that, it's not possible, and if we do that, it's... Oh, oh, that's a pickle. That's a pickle. Is it? I need to have one more belt with ins and outs of nutrients. And it sounds hard. It sounds hard. I was optimistic. I thought there would be a way to, but with the beacons on the sides. Okay, hold on. I'll clear the bottom tiles. We're gonna be remaking it anyways. So how can we make it? How can we make it to How can we make it so that the nutrients are passed inside this build? We can have them go from behind these maybe, and output the thing here. But it's the only problem is that they're gonna be staying. What if this spoils? What if this spoils? It's not gonna be a loop then. But if it's not a loop, then it's not exactly... robots? Nah, robots are lame. Robots are lame. How are we gonna be feeding in... Man, that is a solution. Is it a good solution? Like, basically, for that to happen, we need to move these even more, like, behind. The solution... A solution would be to... A solution would be to have the belt feed like that, and then like the spoilage output should be going like that. Could be going like that, and we could also have another spoilage from here. Like if nutrients are spoiled on this belt, we can output it once again to the top. How about that? Filter to spoilage. Filter to spoilage. And a normal normal inserter. Maybe even that one. Nutrients come in. Spoilage gets out. Actually, even better if we have the two spoilage ones next to one another. No, wait, never mind. These are nutrients. They have to come like that. Wait. Yeah, spoiled nutrients sitting on the belt go out, and then this one goes in, this one goes out. That handles everything with a circular belt on the side. The only thing is that nutrients need to be pushed from here to there. Maybe not even the stack one, because we might not be wanting to have because the full stack might spoil, or like there's going to be too much buffer. We want to avoid the buffer as much as possible. So we're going to be having the same inserter, but just for nutrients. So how about this? It kind of works. Nutrients on the outer belt. This is going to be the rotating belt. Nutrients on the outer belt and spoilage on the inner belt. I think it works. The only problem is that we're going to be having nutrients sitting here until they spoil, but whether they're sitting here on this belt until they spoil, or whether they're sitting on this outer belt until they spoil, is technically the same anyways. So, bam, bam. Yep. If no one sees any issues, I shall proceed with this setup. A bit different here. Okay, just like that. And now this is a tile. This is a working tile. It's kind of squarish. I like it. Honestly, I like it. Minus 80 here, 32, 69, yeah. Very nice. Direct insertion here, only fuel input. Okay, let's make the... now, I don't know how many nutrients we're going to be needing. I do not know. And not knowing is a little bit dangerous. We should also have a spawner, but like biter spawner. And the biter spawners should be probably... like, it would surprise me that we would need more than one spawner. I actually have no idea. Should we plan for a scalable spawner setup, or... yeah, maybe scalable spawner is going to be better. But first of all, let's see how many nutrients we are going to be needing. Now, the top side here is going to be the production. We're going to be needing a nutrient production from the eggs. Here... man, 49 a second without any beacon. Imagine that. What if we place it within these 3 beacons? 4 even. Wait, 4 even. Oh yeah, look at this. Placed within 4. 634 per second, and we still have minus 80% consumption. Man, this is insane. Insane amount of nutrients. We're never gonna be needing them. So we probably are gonna be having one single egg requirement, I think, but that's fine. Let's have a vertical setup. We might be adding like 1 or 2 more. Use the energy value calculation. That's a good idea. I'm still thinking we're gonna be overkilling, but we can calculate it. So we are crafting at speed of 50, and a Yumi value is 2 megajoules, and you are consuming 500 kilowatts. So you are consuming 1 nutrient in 4 seconds. And if it's... yeah, just with base. 1 nutrient in 4 seconds. And if you have a speed of... if you have a speed of 48, let's say 50, you will need 50 divided by 4 nutrients a second. 40 divided by 4 is easier. You're going to be needing 12 nutrients a second. But we are minus 80%, so we need to divide that by 5. So we are at about 2.4 nutrients a second. If my math is correct. Here, one biochamber with this setup uses 2.4 nutrients a second, and we're producing 634, so yes, we are definitely going to be overkilling the nutrient production. No worries about that. Now, question is, do we want to have 2.4 a second? I don't think we want to be having a stacked belt of these. The thing is, with spoilage, we need to minimize... yeah, putting 600 on the belt. We want to be minimizing the... we want to be minimizing... but 1 full belt of nutrients is no worries. I think I'm okay with having 1 full belt, or maybe not full. We can throttle it. We can throttle it, yeah. But the thing is, one important thing, I don't want to be using stacked nutrients. I want to be using single stack nutrients. So we're not gonna be using stack inserters for that, because in total we're gonna be having. Sorry, my friend is. We're gonna be having the. We're gonna be having the 2.4 times 1 is 10. We're going to be having up to 240 per belt. 2.4 times 24. 2.4 times 24, which is about 60. Basically, all this build in max capacity will need 60 nutrients a second. And one half a belt can have 120. So one half a belt is fine without stacks. And we shall be just controlling how many we have on the belt. And I think it's gonna be good like that. So they're gonna be coming in from the right hand side. Like that. So nutrients should be on the outer side, right? We said on the outer side, so like that. And the spoilage is going to be on the left side. So here we're going to be having a hand, and what we're going to be doing is saying like checking out this belt in hold belts, and what we want to do is we want to enable this when the amount of nutrients on this belt is below a certain value. Enable the machine itself. So not enable the inserter, enable the machine. Oh wait. Okay, not enable the machine even, but enable the inserter, the hand, which will insert the eggs. We're gonna be sending eggs from above, and this hand shall be enabled. Actually, one by one is fine. This hand shall be enabled if the nutrients are below a certain value. Now, this also needs nutrients. That's one important thing. This one also needs nutrients. So technically, it should never spoil, because as soon as nutrients dwindle on this belt, we recreate them non-stop. So we should be recreating them non-stop. However, now do we want a bootstrap? No, I don't think so. We don't want a bootstrap. I'll pick some nutrients. We don't want a bootstrap. We could have a bootstrap like assembler feed nutrients just into you, but I don't think it's needed, because ideally we should never reach the state where there's no nutrients on this belt, because eggs are infinite. Eggs is just bioflax. Like if everything dies, well, if we don't have we cannot have bioflax though. Okay, let's bootstrap. Produce nutrients from the egg, and only when you are gonna be linked with this chamber, and you are gonna be saying okay, not even that one, but that one, the slow one, stack size set to 1. Hold on, stack size set to 1, and only enable, not even you, but you, only enable if so read read contents. Okay, not like that. We're gonna be using a red wire. The red wire is like bootstrap thingy, and no eggs in build. Yes, exactly. We want to be so. Oh, you're right. We cannot connect directly. We want to be having so many conditions for this one. First of all, and we don't want to be connecting that to our inserter directly. We want to add it to the combinator. Decider. That's not a decider. Probably 3. So whenever there is any nutrient on the belt, one of the conditions. If there's any nutrient on this belt, it's one of the conditions. It means that it can actually get, at some point, get inside this chamber. And by the way, let's make sure we evacuate them. We insert them. Let's do that. And let's also output the spoilage. And this is going to go on the inner side here, which is great. Wait, just one adjustment. Let's make sure we use the left-hand side of the belt, because it doesn't really matter long term. But I will put a splitter here for the spoilage. Spoilage is going to be handled at the end here, because we want to also take the spoilage from here as soon as possible. So spoilage is going to be getting out here, and this one is all going to be connected anyways. Bam. Now the second condition here is that the chambers must contain no eggs. Both of them are read contents, including crafting. Yeah. Oh, and also working. This machine working. Bam. Read contents. So the amount of eggs in both of these machines should be at 0. Bam. Then output. Let's have the green signal. Oh wait, it's gonna be an AND. Wait, hold on. It's gonna be an AND. Output red signal, and when red is 0, basically. If it's no, hold on. If it's at 0, no. Okay, let's do the opposite one. If it's above 0, if there is any egg, output red. If there is any if there is any nutrient, output red. And we're gonna be saying if red is at 0, only then input the egg. Only then enable. So if there's any nutrients on the belt, input it's a red. If there's any egg in the buildings, it's a red. And also if it's a if this machine is working, just in case, if there is working, then it's a red flag. And now we're going to be taking all the red flags, connecting it to the hand. If there is any red flag, then no, if there is no red flag, then you're working. You're disabled if there is no red flags. Assemble from egg or from spoilage. Oh, you're right. You're right that we could do it from spoilage. Then we bootstrap it only once, and we're guaranteed to have spoilage. You know what? That in this case we don't even need to be. Wait. Oh, come on. We don't need to be worried about the egg. The egg. You're right. That's a better approach. Do you want productivity here? No, we don't. Although one optimization is that we could be outputting. Let's output it to the other side. Then we can be taking them. If we output it here, then we're going to be able to take them directly and feed itself instead of like having them flow first. Oh my god, sorry about the bot. It has been a while. Bots. What was that? Nauvis. Okay. I think it's good. And yeah, nutrients, we're gonna be prioritize the outputs on the left hand side. Oh, and by the way, yeah, nutrients, I think we always want to have stacks of them. So we're gonna be using the bulk inserters for the spoilage. Sorry, the spoilage always has stacks. Yeah, priority on the left, and with that we can send it here and enable this inserter to take the spoilage and transform it into nutrients. Do you want to have some buffer? Let's have some buffer. Why not? We're gonna be burning it anyways, but have a buffer might be a even chest, wooden chest. That's fine. Still chest, but with a little bit of a buffer. Not even this. I think if we have a buffer being used, it's already an issue. We will have only one of them. Okay, two of them just to have something. Output priority to the left, and then everything here shall be recycled. Or not even recycled, burned. Yeah, we can burn them. Burn them. Now, how many towers are we going to be needing? Not sure, but let's see whether this is enough. Maybe instead of that many hands, let's have some legendary ones. Okay. The spoilage situation is handled. Bootstrap is good. All we need are some eggs. The point is we always have some nutrients on the belt. Oh, and by the way, if this one is disabled, then the eggs shall be traveling. Wait, let's use the long hand, legendary hand. Basically, I don't want to make a corner here, because if I make, I have this problem. I had this problem before, that items on the corner are not picked up. Like eggs, if they are here on the inner side, they might not get picked up. I mean, we can maybe output them to the outer side. But yeah, maybe that's okay. You know what? Maybe that's okay. Oh, and also this. You output nutrients until having how many? Until nutrients are below. It's gonna depend on the one belt is 4. We have how many here? We have 15. 15 times 4, 60 per tile. 60 nutrients per tile. We're gonna be having how many tiles? That depends. At first, we're gonna be having only 6 tiles. So let's say 500. Let's say 500. We need to be below a full belt. A little bit below a full belt. And hold on, what's the above part? Enable when there's oh no, never mind. I completely forgot my logic. We need to enable this one when this one is below 500. The input of the eggs. So with this, the eggs shall not be inputted, and the eggs which are not inputted shall be sent forth and get burned. Okay. Now, before we continue, I will need to take a quick break